Yeah. My mic ain't feeding back, is it?
No, I don't hear any feedback.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Oh yeah, like yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, I see it. Let me hit the like button first. My son in there being crazy as hell, bro.
Oh, your mic, kiddo. Let me just stop myself, cause
yeah. hold off on having kids, young entrepreneur, bro. Hold off.
All righty. So, I think we got anybody in here with us yet? Wait a minute. Let's see if we get any people to pop up. I keep forgetting, Carl, and I'm sorry, young entrepreneur, to kind of post about our little live. I've been so swamped with these new launches we have at work. We had like some product drops this week, and man, bro, I've had some long nights this week. What up, Sergio? I love you too, bro.
What's going on, Sergio?
What up,
What's
Ramon?
going on, Ramon?
What up? What up? All right, guys, let me grab this link real quick so I can share on the.
I'm gonna send you the link to young entrepreneur.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was about to look for.
Right, I got you, bro. I got you.
I'm just gonna copy this real quick. Hello, Jaminia. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. All righty. All right, guys. So for anybody that's in here already, welcome to our Friday live Q&A. I got Rico, my boy over here.
Hey, what's going on?
We have a special guest today, the young entrepreneur. So for those of you guys that kind of, want to discuss out of the box business ideas or side hustles, man, this is the night to do it. The young entrepreneur is known for vending machines, if I'm correct, right, bro?
Yes, sir.
And Rico with the flipping, with the phone flipping, with pretty much anything you can flip, Rico does it, baby.
Right.
Channel, and congrats to him. He just hit 1,000 subscribers.
Appreciate y'all, man.
You guys know me as, the t-shirt person, t-shirt guy, however you say, decals. You can see them in the back here. My roll's kind of going empty. Been selling out. And but anyways, we're just gonna share the link real quick, guys, on some of our socials. And if you guys can hit that thumbs up, man, we greatly appreciate it.
Right. Hit that thumbs up. I'm gonna share this a couple places too. Just tell people, hey, tap in with us. All right, cool. So where everybody at? Where everybody viewing from?
Hey, go ahead and drop your city, wherever you're viewing from, and maybe we can even get. So the cool thing that Rico put me on with StreamYard is we can actually bring you guys from the chat into the actual stream, and we can kind of have live conversations if you guys want to. And yeah, you're right, Sergio. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, bro. But yeah, if you guys want to come on the channel, just let me know. I'll drop the link here in a bit, and of course, we'd have to approve, but we hope to get some of you guys on the chat with us.
Yeah, did you drop the link in? If not, I'll do it, bro. Or wait, do I have the link?
Yeah, you should have. If not, I can grab it real quick right here, bro.
Okay. Yeah, drop the link in the yeah, you know what's going on. But yeah, y'all tap in with us, man. Let us know what y'all want to know. Any questions, just any side hustles. There it is. There's the link right there.
All right, guys. So that link, what it'll do is it'll take you to StreamYard's website. I don't think it makes you create an account or anything like that. It'll just allow you to join our live stream with your phone's camera and microphone and ask a question. So yeah, if you guys are curious, you see that, Carl?
What's that? Raider Nation. Oh no, man, nah, bro. Cowboys Nation, bro.
Raiders, man.
Yeah. You know what though? Like I said, he's back with. This is the Raiders guy. Okay. Y'all got Jason Witten, but it's all right. It's all right. Who your team, young entrepreneur?
I like the Bears, the Chicago Bears.
Okay, okay, that's interesting because down in San Antonio, man, I've seen a lot of Cowboys fans, so I figured that was Cowboy country too.
Well, I'm from Chicago, so.
Oh, you were originally from? Okay. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
I'm trying to see if anywhere else.
Come on. Matter of fact, Ramon, tap the link, bro. Tap in with us, bro. Tap in with us, please.
You funny, Carl.
Yeah, tap in with us, please, man. You see this? Matter of fact, look, it's at my mother-in-law house right here. Look, you see what's going on, man.
Rico, like, pull up, man.
Right. Yeah. Oh, she said Bills Mafia. Look, the Bills beat us last year. Wait, was it last year, bro? Edward? What's that? Was it last year the Bills beat us? Or the year before last we played the Bills and they beat us? Last year. Yeah, so forget the Bills as well. Okay. Right. All right, I'm sorry. Enough football talk. Sorry.
Like I said, there's a link in the chat, guys. If you guys want to join us live from your phone or wherever you're at, as long as you got a webcam and a microphone, again, it can be your phone, and come ask some questions live. We're gonna just kind of get the conversation rolling and started, and just kind of talk about what the young entrepreneur is doing right now with some vending machines. It's always a business that's like extremely intrigued me. And I really got into it when I saw Ray as the entrepreneur starting to do it. But I actually went down a rabbit hole when I started watching his series on it because I really wanted to do it because, like Rico knows, we live in the same city. The DFW Metroplex is so gigantic. There's so many opportunities that I feel for vending machines. So I've always been curious to see to talk to somebody that actually has a vending machine business. And Ramon, that's dope, bro. I actually just got an embroidery machine sent to me by Ricoma, and we're going to start doing a lot of videos on that. So really excited about that, bro. But anyways, the young entrepreneur, I'm going to let you introduce yourself to my audience, bro. And again, guys, please show love to these guys. Go subscribe to their channels. And thank you so much for being here tonight with us just to kind of chat it up for an hour or so. But I'll let you kind of take the stage, young entrepreneur.
All right. I'm the young entrepreneur. Not many people know this, but my name is Jonathan. It's kind of weird too, because some of my live streams that I've done, like on TikTok and stuff, somehow some people have found my personal account that I keep separate from everything, and people are calling me Jonathan, and I'm like, I don't know who you think you are because I don't know you. But anyways.
Hey, man, internet groupies, bro.
Right. Yeah. Right. See, that's when you made it.
And yeah, I primarily post a lot of vending content on my YouTube and my TikTok, mainly because it's what I know the most about. The vending machine business was my first ever business that I started at the age of 15. And I decided to do the Young Entrepreneur YouTube channel to teach people vending and also trying at the same time.
Cool. And how did you bump into him, Rico?
So I found out about him through Reyes. Sort of, I'm starting to realize has somewhat of like a network under him, and you know what I'm saying. I found him through that or whatever. So I checked him out. I seen that they had a collab video, and just like you, bro, I've always been interested in the vending world too. So I checked it out, and I thought he was older than he is. I don't think he revealed his age, but I thought he was older than he was. But at the same time, I was like, this dude is dope. Like, he knows about these vending machines, and so I just kind of start rocking out with him from there, and that's where we are. That's how we got here. Sorry.
Awesome. And of course, I met him earlier this week on your 1,000 subscriber live stream, which,
right.
Hey man, it's fate. You meet the right people at the right time, bro. And
right.
I think it was just time for all of us to kind of come together and do this live stream. But young entrepreneur, we're gonna probably dissect you today, bro, with all kinds of questions.
Right.
From our, my brain is just like swarming with not necessarily swarming, but I definitely kind of like I asked you on Rico's stream. I'm probably gonna ask some of those same questions just for my viewers to kind of understand a little bit more of what we're talking when we say vending. And so yeah, man. Essentially vending machines. It's literally what it is, right? I mean, what's the different type of machines that you have per se or that exists?
So there is of course gumball machines, which are actually right behind me. There's honor boxes, which are the lollipop boxes that on like the counters of businesses, and then you got soda machines, your snack machines. These are the types of machines that everyone thinks of right away when they hear vending machine. And then also within the vending kind of like bubble, you also have ATM machines and claw machines as well. But those are like all the main machines in vending.
Okay. I would have never put ATM machines categorized as a vending machine. That's actually very interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of third-party, people that have their own vending machines as well. It's not necessarily all run by banks. So if you really wanted to, you could own an ATM, put it in like an arcade or just somewhere where they need a lot of cash.
Now you got my
look. I know Lewis, and I'm watching him, and if this was a cartoon, it would have faded to a scene of him thinking about him standing in front of his brand new ATM machine, rubbing the top of it. He just, bro, listen. There's another YouTuber in sort of the same niche that I'm in, who I watched. He has a how to start an ATM business, and I didn't know it was that easy. You got to have some bread to start it, bro. Like you do need some bread to start it because you got to put some bread in there. But Caleb said I'll be right back. ATM, right? But look, that's gonna take me into my next thought about that. But yeah, bro, I was shocked to know that me or you could have an ATM sitting somewhere. It's not always banks.
Yeah, so you see, I always thought an ATM was kind of like one of those things like, yeah, it's a bank, bro. Like I didn't know I can own a bank. It's essentially a bank. You right. Own a bank.
Right. So don't quote me on it. This is just what I learned from the video that I watched. And how it basically works is that you buy the machine. Of course, I guess just like a vending machine, you get the location. And correct me if I'm wrong, Jonathan. I'm gonna start calling you Jonathan. I'm gonna start telling people, yeah, I know him, so I can call him Jonathan. But anyway, then this the thing is you got to have the bread to put in the machine as well, and where you're making your money is on those $3.50 charges. We hate those ATMs that charge $3.50 to get money out. What about in those tourist locations where it's $4.50, $5? Whoever owns those are eating, bro. And so
it's crazy.
Yeah, you just winning off of those transactions or whatever.
Yeah, because it's crazy. And sorry to interrupt you, bro. But it's crazy because, like, in a regular vending machine, you're making maybe 75 cents, 35, whatever. I don't know. And we'll talk about that here in a bit, Jonathan. But sorry, bro, you're Jonathan now. Sorry.
Right.
But you're a boy now. So
yeah. Right.
But yeah, man, it's kind of crazy because it seems like that's a really good profit margin. You're not giving them anything aside from cash that you have in the machine that's yours already, and they're paying you back that cash immediately, and all you're providing is that service of giving them something. So you're really not spending money on anything besides that money sitting in that ATM. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
But of course, like, I'm sure you have to have some type of GPS tracker in it, cell phone chip or something. I don't know if you do or not, but I imagine for the internet, right? Because it has internet.
Right. Well, from what go ahead. You know that game better than me. Why am I explaining it? Sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Well, I appreciate you, Raymond. You have a good night, brother.
All right, go Cowboys from on.
Cowboys.
So basically, just like with the soda machines, when you install a credit card reader on that soda machine, it's like its own little internet connection. So it'll have that with your ATM as well. And another thing I forgot to mention for vending, another thing inside vending is also coin pushers as well. That's mixed in with, you know, like more of the arcade, but it's still kind of under vending. And then you could just go into arcade machines as well. But coin pushers, if they're legal in your state, they can make you a lot of money in the right spot.
Right. I believe it. Okay. And to run that back for me. A coin pusher, because when you said if they're legal in the state, we in the state of Texas, so they are legal here, right?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
It's like in some states it's like a big gray area as well.
Right.
But the only reason why some states don't allow it is because it's like considered gambling, which I mean it is. You put in
run it back for me again. What is it again?
It's those big machines where you just drop in a quarter and then there's a pusher and it pushes more quarters towards you, kind of like at the arcades,
like at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't remember, bro? Like they used to have them at the gas stations everywhere down here.
Right.
A couple years, I would say like a decade ago, honestly.
Right. No, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah, and they used to have like those rolls of $20 quarters and like $5 bills in there, and like all kinds of iPods.
Yeah, that definitely is gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to drop freaking $5 when I used to go to my little corner store out here, Rainbows, to get a burger. So I would drop like almost $5 in that shit, bro.
Right.
Just because I'm trying to get that little PSP in there and never push it. You know?
Right.
But that's cool, man. You know that there's definitely. So I'm sure when you decide to become a vending machine business owner, you literally have different paths you can follow, right? So like, you know, which is really neat because like, you know, same thing like with the shirt business, you can either do HTV, heat transfer, sublimation, screen printing, DTG. There's so many different avenues you can take, and this is kind of what I love, man. You know, like these type of businesses where even if you do it one way, there's plenty other ways you can do it as well that is not as saturated as, you know, so it keeps it less saturated. I feel that's pretty cool, man. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. Like you just got my mind going. It's like I didn't know, and I guess I should have figured that, but I didn't know that the vending world has so many different branches, bro. Like, and that an ATM is technically a vending machine. It vends money. Like, you know what I'm saying? It does. It definitely is a vending machine. So this is what blew me away about a vending machine when I first started going down the rabbit hole. I was watching one of Reyes's video, and this dude flat out ordered one off of eBay. I assumed that it would be much harder, or you'd have to take different channels to get a vending machine. You can order one on eBay, and it'll show up at your door as if it was a little box. And this was one of the big soda ones. You know what I'm saying? That's insane, bro. Have you ever ordered one like that?
No, I've actually, because I only have one soda machine. I actually bought it locally.
Okay, that's right.
I never had to experience that.
Right.
And I'm sure you want to buy that type of stuff local, Jonathan, because like if it breaks, you want to have like a warranty so you can either go swap it out or at least that person that sold it to you might be a dealer that'll be able to either repair it or like, you know, temporarily swap it out for you to continue making money or if it breaks down or something, right? What's your recommendation buying online versus locally? Is it cheaper buying online? Is it cheaper locally? What are the pros and cons between the two?
So, you know, with buying online, normally it always has some type of warranty. You'll always have that phone support. Even with refurbished, most of the time they have warranties. But if you do buy locally, it is a very big risk that you're taking, especially if you have no idea what you're doing. But I highly recommend you try and find yourself someone else in your area that also services a vending route, or maybe even someone that you know that repairs this type of equipment, because you're not going to know everything from the get-go anyways. Yeah. But like when I had first bought my soda machine, it was a crazy experience because I bought the soda machine for $400 and it was being sold in a hobby store that was going out of business. So I asked my stepdad to help me move the machine.
Right.
And I kept telling him, we're going to need a trailer for it. And he said, nah, we're going to put it in the bed. And his truck has a very big lift on it. And I'm like, we're not going to be able to lift it up there. It's going to be way too heavy. But we end up showing up there, and we actually ended up using my appliance dolly, bringing in the vending machine, and they actually had a loading dock. And we just brought it straight onto the truck. And then when we got to the location that I had to drop it off at, it was a warehouse. So they just took it off with their forklift. It was like the perfect scenario for me.
The perfect
Otherwise, if we had to get that vending machine off of it, standing up, I would not want to know how that would have turned out.
Right.
But
That's insane, bro.
Buying used is a big risk. But if you do decide to buy used, just try and watch as many videos as you can. Just research on this machine that you're about to buy as much as you can. Because when you go and look at it for the first time, you want to make sure that it at least works before you buy it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, right?
And yeah.
So you would say, so man, see, like this is kind of going back to my bounce house business, bro. So this is definitely a type of side hustle that requires you to move heavy machinery and have like either a truck or a big old van or something. And yeah, it seems like some of these machines are huge. And yeah, I mean, that's literally the point I'm trying to get to. Like that already kind of like knocks me off because I don't even have a truck right now. So, but that's pretty cool, man. So did you have any issues with that machine buying it used or?
Actually, I did. Right after I placed it, I plugged it back in, you know, it cooled up and everything. I loaded in all my product. And then I tried to put in a $1 bill in the bill acceptor. Bill acceptor wouldn't take nothing. Nothing. It would take coins and dispense, but the bill acceptor wasn't taking anything. And I was sitting there troubleshooting it for like an hour. I had no idea what it was.
Golly.
And then some like miracle, I plugged it back in, and then it started working like normal. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't wanna redo whatever I just did.
Right.
So I left it, and then I went home, and I was just troubleshooting this entire thing if it would come up again, because that was a fluke on that it like fixed itself supposedly. So then I come to the conclusion. I have like a bunch of different scenarios and what it could be. I come back and I unplug it, and then it happens again. What it was is there's these little sensors inside the bill acceptor, and those sensors were dirty. So all you needed to do was just grab a little bit of rubbing alcohol, wipe down those sensors, and bam, that was it. It works. It works like brand new. It's been on location for almost a year now.
Right.
No issues.
That's insane. So hey, bro, we actually I see a question in the comments.
How do you find locations? Okay. How do you find locations?
Hey, what's up, Mike? Mike, before you get into that, Jonathan, Mike's actually one of my other really good entrepreneur friends, Rico and Jonathan. I still haven't introduced you to Mike. Hey, Rico, he's the one that's been helping me a little bit with, well, a lot with Truck Battle and with we have some other side projects going on. But Mike, you want to join us into the chat, bro?
Yeah, drop the link. Tap in, Mike.
Yeah, we're about to send you the link, bro. Let me grab that before we get into more of the vending machine, into locations. Yeah, that's actually a really good question, Jaminia, because I actually asked that in the stream with Rico. I've always been curious because hey, what's up, Frankie? I've always been curious because when I went into that rabbit hole of vending machines, one of my biggest concerns is not finding the machines, because here in the DFW, man, I can literally go on Marketplace and find them like crazy. They're like everywhere. And so one of the questions was always why are they selling their machines, and how do I find locations? I've always felt that's like the hardest thing to do, like, because like it's just, I don't know, man, rejection doesn't sit well with me. Not saying I'm not accustomed to it or anything like that, but I just feel like walking into like, it's like cold sales. You know what I mean? And I don't know, like, how do you get over that, man? Or what is your technique to find the locations, like Jamini is asking, for your machines? And then at the end of that, how many machines do you actually have on locations?
All right. So locating vending machines, there's many different ways to do it. You have your classic, you going door to door, giving the business owners your pitch. That is very effective for mom and pop businesses, not necessarily bigger corporations, because there's always going to be someone there and you have another person and they're blocking you to get to that other person. So you have to try and get their contact, like a general manager, etc. And then you also have telemarketing, which is you're just calling up all the businesses, doing the exact same thing, giving them your pitch. The only problem is that it's much more easier to say no over the phone than it is in person.
It's a good tip. You hear that? That's that nugget.
Damn.
That's a nugget.
Damn, he just dropped 2 of them. Really asking real quick, going into somewhere and not knowing who to ask for. You know what I'm saying? Because I could imagine myself walking into a store and being like, well, dang, who do I even ask for, bro?
I'd be like
general manager.
I'll be standing.
Right, general manager. And then that last one, yeah, 2, he definitely just dropped on y'all, bro.
And then also, a lot of people like to use a locating service. I don't really recommend this if you're really trying to get into vending, just because, like you guys said, it is just straight up sales. You would think that it's really easy to sell someone this service because essentially you're providing them a service for free, which is what you need to make them know, because a lot of people think, oh, this guy's going to place a machine in my business. He's probably going to charge me money to put it here. And there's just a lot of misconceptions about it. But essentially, you are providing them a service. You're adding value to their business. So you need to make sure that whoever you're talking to, you need to make sure you let them know on what your vending business is actually providing for them. But with locators, their main job is just to find you a spot. Doesn't have to be an amazing spot. It just has to be a spot.
So before you get into that one, bro, locators is another way, right? So you got literally walking into the businesses, telemarketing. I'm assuming locators, and then word of mouth will be one, I'm sure.
Word of mouth, definitely. Friends and family. If you have any family members that own businesses, that's normally the easiest yes you will ever have. And then also these 2 big ones. Facebook Marketplace, you just have to be careful. When you list your vending service on Facebook Marketplace, Facebook loves to take those down because they want you to pay to run ads on Facebook. So you have to be a little sneaky and post your vending machine ad there. Believe it or not, you will get leads from that, which is really good because you don't have to do anything essentially just by putting up an ad. And lastly, this is only really recommended once you've gotten a lot bigger, which is building up your very own website to generate leads for your vending business. So if someone searches vending service in Texas, you'll be a result. But that's more further down the line. If you're only starting with like 2 candy machines, you should not be worried about building a website. You should be more worried about just getting locations.
Thanks for telling me that, because I'm that type of person. I'm going to set everything up like immediately. I got 1 machine and I already got a whole website set up.
Right.
Right. But see, there you go. That's the one nugget, guys. The biggest one that I feel that he just gave, and this is because I'm in marketing and things of that nature, but he literally just told you guys, like, if you're interested in doing this business, how to position your business as an asset to another business. So don't ever think. The way I always thought about it, and I'm gonna run a scenario with you here real quick, Jonathan. But I love that you say you're providing them a service, but it's a good one. You're adding value to their existing business, and that's a very good way to, or a very good piece of information tagged to your pitch. And so let me throw this curveball at you, bro. What if you do tell them that, but then they hit you with the, well, you're using my electricity in my place of business, and you're taking up retail space or something like that. What if somebody comes back at you like that? Do you have a rebuttal,
right?
Or kind of like a, well, here's something else, or is that kind of like you just end it there?
Normally, like for candy machines, I try to keep it strictly at no commissions at all. But if it does come down to it and I really want the account, I will negotiate a commission into it. But most of the time, if they're so needy for that space, or they don't really want my service, normally they just end up wanting so much of a percentage from me that it's not worth it for me at all, because I'm not going to be making as much money.
Right.
Okay. And that goes into that question that Sergio was asking. He said, right, is there a percentage that you give to the location where you place the machine? If so, how do you negotiate to see a decent amount of profit? So what is a good, typically, bro, I know when Reyes did it, he did what, 10%, if I'm correct, from his video. But I don't know, is that like a standard across the board? Or is that just something that he thought of? What would you do in that scenario if you did decide to give them a percentage?
So a percentage, there's actually two things that, besides you telling them, the value that you're providing, there is another way to get out of having to give them commissions, which is actually partnering with a vending charity. There's actually many of them. Mm-hmm. One of the ones that I'm partnered with is the NCCS, which is the National Children's Cancer Society. And they actually have their own vending program where you sign up with them and they send you these labels for your machine. Mm-hmm. And what it is, you don't pay them a percentage every single month. All they ask for a fixed amount every single month from your machine, which it's normally around, I believe it's $1.50 for every single label they send you. So it's not that bad because it doesn't really cut into how much you're making from your machines. But at the same time, you're also helping them by giving them more revenue for their charity. Right. And if you include that in the pitch, like, hey, I work with this charity, so I can't really give commissions. And then they're like, oh, you work with the charity. Oh, well, then that's fine. I don't want anything. And also with commissions, if it's a candy machine, let's say your candy machine makes $30 a month, right? $30 a month. You tell them, well, if I give you 10%, that's only going to be like $3 a month. Do you really want $3 a month? Or would you rather have me just continue working with this charity and then the money will go to them?
Right, Jaminia. Right.
Dude, that is actually, man, wow. So that's literally a cheat code, like Sergio is saying. That's literally like a freaking life hack, bro. I mean, you just
left, square, triangle,
bro. Like
cheat code, bro.
That's literally
goodness God.
Because yes, you are helping. For one, and we'll get into the profit margins here in a bit. But I'm assuming in the vending world, you're making dollars. You're making $2, $1, for a canned soda. From what I see around, our city, $1.50 for like a candy bar, $1.75 maybe the max. I've seen things go up to $2.50 if it's something fancy. And that, so you're not working with hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Of course, it adds up if you have multiple machines. But in that one location, that's actually a really, really awesome way to put it, because you are helping that charity. And all they're doing, honestly, they're not really doing much work besides sending you a sticker that they have printed by the dozens, and they're getting a little bit of the revenue. And now that business will be way more enticed to give you that space, because they're like, dude, I feel good. It's part of the money from the sales is going to that person. It's also making another business owner some money, and it's providing a service to my clientele or to my employees. Dude, that's like win.
Exactly. I was gonna say, when everybody wins, bro, that's what it's beautiful when everybody wins. Like,
and the crazy thing is that also when you're working with the charity and you're not giving out commissions, there's another win to that, because if you have to give out a commission in that location, like you've seen in also Reyes's videos, he has to sit there and count up all the money and then give them their cut. So if you have a big route and you work with a charity, in, out, fill the machine, clean, take the money, go. You don't have to count, which is another step that you don't have to worry about.
And I'm also guessing that's all tax deductible.
Yep.
That's 5 wins, bro. That's if there was more than one. The other ones were nuggets. This is a gold bar, bro.
Right.
We're gonna call that a gold bar of information. What's up, Jason? I know I got your name right this time, bro. I didn't say Jason. I said Jason. What is up, brother? I know, Jaminia. I'm telling you guys, y'all need to join these lives because one of the things me and Rico do is we surround ourselves with people like-minded to ourselves, and we try to find people outside of our circle. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this is just crazy to me. Like, I've already learned more than me looking through YouTube and going down a rabbit hole that's like teaching me crap that I'm overwhelming myself. But here you're getting out of the mouth of somebody that actually runs this type of business, and he's dropping bombs, bro.
Look, I'm finna tell y'all the coldest part about all this wisdom packed into this person. Okay, I'm about to try to make some money too. I'm taking bets on his age. How old y'all think bro is? And put it in the comments. How old y'all feel bro is? Because this wisdom, like, bro, you're number one. I want to tell you, you're really smart, bro. You're really smart. You know how to teach. Like, bro, you just like Lewis said, you just gave us hours worth of, how to start a vending machine business training in what, 36 minutes?
Yeah, if that. Yeah.
And if that, lower than that. We got 22.
22.
All right, come on, guys. Drop the age. Mike, you never hit me back up, bro. You gonna join us in here? I'm telling you guys, another person I want to meet is Mike, bro. This guy, I don't even want to talk about it without him being in the chat with us, because what he's accomplished is nuts as well, bro. Right. But man, Jason, what do you think his age is, bro?
Bingo, right there.
Bingo, Ramon the Cholo.
I think Ramon already follows you, bro.
Right, right.
He's supposed to be back at work, bro.
Bro, yeah, this dude is 19, bro, and you killing it, bro. Are we already at the part where we talk about how many machines bro got, or not yet?
So no, we're gonna hit. Yeah. You know what, bro? Let's hit that. That'll be the next section. How many machines you have currently, and then I want to go into how often you have to service them, and then the profit. We'll end it with kind of profits, whatever you're comfortable talking about going into that section. That's totally up to you.
And I'm gonna drop your link in the chat, and I'm gonna drop your link in the comments, bro, so people can know where to look at you. Yes, Young Bull out here winning for sure.
All day, Sergio. All day, bro.
So with the machines, I have almost about 30 machines on location.
You got a machine for every year I've been alive. Go ahead.
And crazy thing is that I've during this whole pandemic, I've lost I think about I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 accounts, just because either it's a pandemic, small business goes out of business. And I mean, that's just the game in itself. I mean,
yeah,
I have a vending machine right now that's stuck inside a business, and they never called me to tell me hey man, we're going out, pick up your machine. I was driving by the other day only to see a for lease sign on the building. I'm like, this is the second time that something like this has happened to me. And it's just annoying because it's going to take me a while to get that machine back. But as for profits,
so before you get into the profits, bro, you said, so currently right now you have, I would say 28 machines in service, right? Since you lost those 4 accounts, roughly around that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool, man. And so out of those 28 machines, bro, how often do you have to service them? Not refill them. We'll get into that after the servicing. But how often do you gotta service them? Let's say one goes down because it doesn't have refrigerant, or one of the little swirly things breaks on it, or how often do you usually have to do that? Or are they pretty solid? Are vending machines solid?
Durable. If you invest in good machines, you won't you're not going to be really worrying about maintenance. I've had one of the main brands that I buy is Rhino, and I've had one Rhino machine for about 3 years. Not a single problem with the machine at all. If you invest in good all metal machines, there's nothing for you to worry about. I know there's a lot of very crappy machines out there, like the Venstar 3000. That machine is completely built out of plastic coin
Dude,
mech,
and those pop
plastic
up
everything.
everywhere, bro. When I
And those
Google
things-
like vending machines,
Yeah, those things are garbage. Stay away from those.
Nugget.
Nugget.
Right.
But
Right.
That's badass. And look, dude, bro, look, I got my boy Jason over here in the comments saying he wants to give you 100 stickers for your machines of your logo and stuff like that if you want them. Jason is awesome. He always offers, you know, giveaway prizes for my viewers and stuff like that. He's always either offering business cards, stickers. He's like one of my day ones, man. Jason's been in my live stream
Shout out Jason, bro.
since I can remember, bro. So shout out to Jason. Jonathan, if you want to get in contact with him, you can find him on Instagram, super easy. Or you can reach out to me and I can send you his Instagram information as well. But dude,
We'll make
that's
sure
awesome.
you get
Thank
in
you,
touch with
Jason.
him.
sounds
Thank you,
good.
Jason. But okay, man. So yeah, that's a good tip too. You know, obviously with anything else, I'm sure buy quality products. And you're saying Rhino is one of the better ones. That's pretty
Yes.
cool, man.
Well, it's the best for the price.
Okay.
Now, Rhino is made in China. It is a Chinese candy machine, which a lot of the older vendors in the vending industry, they actually hate Rhinos. They prefer strictly all-American machines, which if you want an all-American machine, you're going to pay the all-American price, which is a lot of money. So
Not me.
that is for you to decide. Personally, I think Rhinos are right in the middle. I think they're very good. Like this machine right here, this one's a Rhino, except the only thing that's different about this one, the coin mechanism is a Beaver, which Beaver is American made. So literally, if you really wanted to, the body of the Rhino, all metal. Very good. And then if you don't want that coin mech, you could swap it out for an American made coin mech, and then bam, you got like an OG machine right there.
So they're like Legos. You can literally swap.
With some,
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
Dog.
And one question, bro. But sorry, Rico. I know I'm
No,
over
you
here
good.
blabbering,
You're
bro.
good. You're good. You're good. You're good,
But,
bro.
one question that keeps like in the back of my head, bro, is for the machines that require internet, do you literally run like an Ethernet to those things, or do you just put like a cell phone chip? And how much does that cost you?
So for a credit card reader on like a machine,
And is it worth it?
it just depends on your account. If you don't have a very busy account, it's not going to be worth it to add a credit card reader. I believe your revenue jumps up around 35% if you have a credit card reader. That's like an average. So if you're making $100, it's going to jump up to like $135, which is your choice. The credit card readers are around $300 just for the reader. Then plus you have to pay a fee on top of it because another company is basically
The merchant.
Processing fees
the
like
merchant
Payoneer
account.
or like PayPal or
Right.
whatever.
right. But I mean, it's worth it if you have a good account. And as for if you need to run an Ethernet, it's actually really simple. After you drill the holes into the machine and you put in the credit card reader, literally all that goes inside of the machine is like this little box, and it's an antenna, and then boom, it gets connection like that.
That's dope, man.
That's
So, all right,
insane,
guys,
bro.
before we continue, there's 10 of y'all in here. Please hit that like button, man. It means the world to us, to Rico,
Right.
to Jonathan, And
Right.
again, guys, please make sure you guys go and follow Rico Copeland. That's the name of his channel. And the Young Entrepreneur, I believe that is the channel of your name, correct, Jonathan?
Yes.
Just literally YouTube them. If not, I will have them linked after the video processes on YouTube or whatever, because after the lives, it takes forever for them to process or whatever. But I'll have all of that linked in the description. But, man, this has been a great stream, man. So I guess the moment that everybody's been waiting for, what they want to hear is, what are the profit margins, man? And roughly, if you want to talk about it, what are you currently making monthly, man, on your vending machines?
So for profit margins, this is going to vary with every single vendor, just because if I really wanted to, and there's another newer vending machine operator that somehow gets into my account, I could just undercut all my prices until they leave. That's of course one
so
way.
It gets gangster like that too.
But as
you get hostile with it, baby.
As for profits, I'm around 60 to 65% of a profit margin. So if I make $1,000, I would get around like $650 profit. Before the pandemic, I was hitting around $1,000 every single month. But then when the pandemic hit, my revenue dropped from $1,000 a month all the way down to like $300 a month.
And is it $1,000 with all 30 machines, or is that like a select few of them?
No, that's with all of them.
Okay.
Because it's mainly like a lot of my machines are mainly the bulk candy machines.
Okay.
So they can only make so much a month.
Let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
You go.
Okay, sorry. Cause so I know you're in San Antonio, and I've definitely been to San Antonio several times. Is it hard to get vending machines down in the Riverwalk area, the tourist area?
I mean, personally, I haven't placed a machine over there,
Right.
but I mean, if you really wanted to place a machine down there in a business, there's always going to be a way to do it. There's always going to be a way to do it.
Okay. Because I'm just sitting here thinking, and I'm like, bro should just put them boys down there on the Riverwalk, like in them places. Because I seen them all the time, bro. Like I've been to San Antonio, me and my wife a couple times at this point.
With some smokes in it.
Yeah.
Imagine, man.
Right.
So when you say bulk vending, bro, what does that mean? Like, what is that? What is the difference between bulk vending and
the candy machines?
This is what we
refer to as bulk.
Wow,
I say bulk vending a lot
off of gumballs,
and a lot of people don't know what the hell's a bulk vending. Yeah, it's gumball machines basically. It's just a habit that I get to say that because I talk to a lot of other vendors on a day-to-day basis, like in Facebook groups, and we always refer to it as bulk vending. So
you're making $1,000. I just can't. That's a lot of money, man, off of gumballs. That's a lot. You're slinging a lot of gumballs a month.
Margins are great on gumballs,
bro. That's insane.
And so, what makes you go? So, what makes you do mostly gumballs as opposed to like a refrigerated vending machine?
Yeah,
because that's what I would assume is where the money's at.
Yeah.
Right. So, like with everything, normally the candy machines, lower cost, also lower risk. Parts are cheaper. Bigger vending machine, higher cost, higher risk. Parts are more expensive. You can make a lot of money with candy machines. Just you have to have it in a good spot. Same thing with soda machines. But the thing that I really like about candy machines is that candy machines and claw machines, and then the rest of the amusement kind of machines, they are considered to be the most passive. You can let these machines sit for quite a while before you have to collect, and they're still going to make a lot of money.
Right.
Versus
soda
machine, if you're making $300 a month, you're going to have to service that account at least 2 times a month.
We're going to have to get you to rewind that just back like a sentence or two, bro, because you broke away a little bit.
You froze, and I panicked.
So you were saying, so how often do you said you got to service your candy ones?
Right. So I do 3 different types of vending, which is full line, bulk, and then I also do the honor boxes that I told you guys about. I normally do it all in 1 month cycle, so I'll hit everything up in a month. Due to the pandemic right now, I'm actually kind of cutting down on that because a lot of my accounts aren't making as much as before. So why would I go?
Right.
But normally once a month for all my bulk and then my soda. And then 1 time every 2 weeks for my honor boxes because they run out faster because they don't hold a lot of inventory.
Right.
Okay. That's legit, man. Okay, so see that that's also good information because it's like anytime I've heard anybody talk about vending machines, they want to go for the sodas, the hybrid machines that have
That's what I would do.
sodas, or
Before
the
talking to bro.
because they said that's what makes the money. But you're here telling us that you don't mind picking up the nickels and dimes because you do it in such, I mean, 30
volume.
machines is a lot,
Right.
And yeah, bro, like imagine you had another 30, that's 60. So my next question to you, bro, is it so do you think you would stop at the 30 bulk candy machine? Because I couldn't imagine that it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna take you like 2 or 3 days to go service all these machines, and if you're not making enough money to pay you for those 2, 3, 4 days, is it worth it at that point? Would you switch over to more heavy like soda and candy machines, or specialty like the ones that sell like condoms and pads and all kinds of stuff, man?
So that is actually something that I'm still in the middle of deciding. I'm debating if I really want to go full force into full line, sell off all my bulk accounts, or keep all my bulk accounts and keep growing bulk, or even going into amusement. I actually ordered a mini crane claw machine, which is a little bit bigger than a gumball machine. The idea with them is that you want to place mini cranes in locations that can't house a bigger claw machine.
I want to see a picture of this, man. What is a mini crane?
Here, let me find one.
And Israel, thank you so much, bro. If you're still in here, sorry, I just saw your comment over here on the right.
Shout out Israel, man.
We got all the information you guys need. If you guys want us to talk about a specific
this is gonna be a valuable.
We'll find the person that's a pro in it.
Let's see.
And bring them on.
Can I share the screen?
I think you can.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I believe you can share your screen.
Okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and bring it on real quick. Add to the stream.
Okay. So
that's dope.
This is a mini crane. Now, it doesn't come with 2 for that price. You only get 1. But the idea is that it takes up the space of about a gumball machine. So if you have a location that doesn't have a lot of space for a big claw machine, put one of these suckers in there in place of your candy machine, and it's going to do just as good. And the crazy thing, you could add a dollar bill acceptor, or if you really wanted to, you could add a credit card reader too. They don't have a picture there.
Man, do you know how hard my son would hit me up on my credit card for that?
So I'm saying just keep swiping,
Yeah.
you know?
So on that one, bro, I'm guessing you don't get like a little joystick, right? It's just it does it automatically, or does
No, there's a joystick.
Oh,
It's kind of
Oh.
hard to see, but once I get it in, I'll do a full review on it. But yeah.
That is bad, bro. What is up, Edward?
Say hi. They'll say what? Say hi. Yeah, gumballs. See, he's already knowing. He likes to put quarters in there. So
Look at this one. This one's cool. It's a giant gumball machine and it has a credit card reader on there.
Good Lord.
All electronic. It takes bills, coins, credit card reader. It is almost $4,000, but it is a really cool.
Right. No,
So
you would.
if you could have one machine, bro, one machine, what would it be? Like your dream machine that you want, what would it be?
Are you covering like all factors throughout vending?
Anything. Is your vending machine dream?
Shoot, a lot of them that I want to be on. Like this one right here. This is definitely one I would love to own one day. It's tough. Probably like a full size claw machine. I used to have one before. I used to have an old school claw machine, but it was inside my house. I bought it for like $150, refurbished it, cleaned it up really good, flipped it for like $400, and it was pretty cool to have during that time period. But
what's up, Gina? Sorry guys, Gina's another one of my day ones. Both Jason and Gina do kind of similar what I do. They have channels as well, guys. So if y'all want
I'm gonna go rock out with them. I'm gonna go subscribe.
Gina, bro, dropped some crazy knowledge on the with. I think I learned a lot of my sublimation from her because she used, I believe, a sawgrass. Well, what's up, Gina? Thank you for joining us, and it's really nice to see you in here once again. It's been a while. Jonathan Smith just asked, in the current climate, are vending machines a good investment still?
Yes. It just really depends on you. Most people that want to get into a business, they want to make money now. And if you do get into vending right now, you are going to have to wait for things to pick back up. But vending will eventually rebound, just like everything else will. I don't really see this pandemic really affecting the vending industry in the future, but that is also up to you. I mean, I'm no fortune teller. I can't tell you what's going to end up happening within the next few months. But for the long haul, I'd say it's a good investment.
It's a good answer. And guys, again, reminding everybody, please hit that like button. Please share the stream. Thank you so much for joining in here. And Jonathan did ask another question. He's saying, are you seeing a better deal on pricing for machines right now due to the climate?
Now,
are you able to scoop up some really cheap ones right now?
Now, right now, yeah, you can. There's a lot of newer vendors that just barely got into the industry and they already want to get out. You could always buy up their machines. And also, there's always going to be an older vending machine operator because, you know, throughout the years, there's been many, many people that have owned vending machines.
Circle of life, bro.
And right now, during this pandemic, most of the time, they just want to drop out. I've seen a lot of routes in my area for sale just because these guys are old. They want to retire, live the rest of their life. And then you could end up scooping up that route for a good price, factoring in what is going on right now as well.
Right on, bro. That's lit. That's crazy, bro. Like, yeah, you how long? I don't know if we touched on how much experience you have, bro, because it sound like you've been doing it. If you're 19, it sounds like you've been doing it since you were 8.
4 years.
Just 4 years. That's a lot. That's a long time. Long time, bro.
It is a long time. So if you can give the viewers right now, Jonathan, the best. I know you've dropped already some amazing ones.
Right.
I mean, even if it's not as big as the ones you've already dropped, because I honestly feel the way you market it was a huge one. If you can give the people watching right now a tip, bro, like what is the biggest thing that might set them apart from another vendor, or something that you do a little different? Again, if you want to spill the tea, you know what I mean, that you would like to tell, the viewers today.
So with vending, a lot of people get into it because they see the big wads of cash. It does look very exciting when you see, because I know there's a lot of vending YouTubers that just post videos of them pulling cash from their machines. And that's really exciting to see. But most of the time, they don't factor in how much gets taken out, taxes, how much the product costs if they have to pay commission. So a lot of people tend to go into this business thinking that all that's profit. So all I have to do is grab a machine, put it somewhere, and then it's going to make me $300, right? And as long as you're going in to build a business, not necessarily to make money right now, because it's going to be slow growth. It's going to be slow growth. Unless you have a lot of money sitting on the side. If you have a couple $1 million, you could blow up. But I see vending as something that you can kind of build up over time, almost like real estate. You build it up over time, and then your wealth accumulates.
I love it, man. So pretty much patience is key. It's like, when you start off, like you said, in real estate, you're not going to make money off of your first or second property unless you're flipping them. But if you're renting, which is similar to, vending machines, I guess, in a sense, you're really not making much money off of those first few properties. So I think that is a very good way to position this. It's definitely more of a long run type of business, I feel. And there's definitely a lot of playing the patience game, because you're right, bro. Like, as long as you outlast some of your competitors, you're gonna get that location eventually. Or if you're able to provide better, I'm sure, customer service, you'll swoop in and take that location from somebody else. So I love that. So patience is definitely key in this type of business, and honestly, as it is in any other business or side hustle, as we say here. But so before we end today, guys, Rico, you have any questions you want to ask, bro?
No, honestly, bro, just from the last time we talked to him and then just now, bro, I'm just like, man, let me look at see how much these gumball machines are. Just, you know, I just want to see something real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. No, I appreciate you coming and rocking out with us, little bro. Like for real, man. Appreciate you, man. Come back anytime you want, even if you know, even if you want to just come and kick it with us and host the show with us. Me and bro do this every Friday. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? You're always welcome back.
Yeah, so next week, what I'm gonna try to get Mike on here with us next week.
Okay.
And his hustle, bro, is pretty much online digital sales. So it'll be very neat to get him on here to learn. Jonathan, you're more than welcome, bro, to be one of the hosts on here with us if you want to join with us, man. Again, like with this StreamYard, you know, little golden nugget that Rico gave me, you know, we can bring on as many people as we want. And
right, StreamYard is hard, bro.
Like Rico knows, man, I love sharing, you know, wealth, I guess you would say, of my channel. You know, my subscribers that I have. I know it's not hundreds of thousands, but you know,
16.
Hopefully, some of these will lead off into your guys' channel, and they, they learn from y'all. So the last question I have for you, Jonathan, is if you could do one other side hustle, bro, what is the next one you would look into?
So it can't be any of the ones that I'm doing currently, right?
So, so what are you doing currently? Let me ask you that.
So it's just vending and then YouTube. I've been really focusing on YouTube ever since vending went down. This has been really where I've refocused a lot of my energy, just because I can't do much with vending. But if I were to try to do like another hustle on top of that, I've been really looking into Amazon FBA. I have a few friends that have been doing that. That was something I was thinking about. But you've tried it.
I've tried it.
Bruh, between these two old heads over here, we old heads compared to you. Between these two old heads, bro, we tried it all, bro. Dang, almost. YouTube for me is the only thing I hadn't tried yet. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm lying. I have tried before, but it lasted for maybe a week, and then I was like, yeah, no, I don't feel like learning a new algorithm or any of that.
Will kill you.
Yes,
it's tough, bro. And you know what, man? I do want to apologize to all my viewers. You know, I've been very, very lazy with it for the last, I would say, 3 months. I haven't really been uploading often. I do want to announce that the channel got sponsored by Ricoma. And we do have an embroidery machine that just came in, and we're going to be dropping a lot of knowledge on embroidery, and of course, there's a discount code for you guys, and I just hope that you guys learn and you guys continue joining us on Fridays, because this is going to be definitely a segment that sticks. So, Rico, I know you say you've tried everything, bro. But I know there has to be at least one thing you haven't tried. So what would it be that you want to try next?
Honestly, you want me to keep it real? Honestly,
even if it's retrying something that you've already tried.
Oh, okay. Well, no, my answer not gonna change. My answer is actually gonna be, bro, I want an ATM. I want an ATM, bro. I want one. I want an ATM. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want an ATM, bro. If not an ATM, just you know, one of the I'm gonna get with you, little bro, for real. Like, point me to, and honestly, this is why too, is because thank you, Jaminia. Thank you
so much, Jaminia.
Thank you, Ramon, Cowboys Nation, the nation of the denomination. Domination. Sorry, but anyway, yeah, bro. If not a ATM, my wife actually, she told me, you know, after I showed her one of, you know, Jonathan's videos, she said, you know, what's funny about that is, you know, because she has a venue, and so she was like, hey, I wouldn't mind putting one in the venue or whatever, or, you know, and she knows a lot of people, you know, in that sort of office space type world, and so, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of places, so she's interested. I'm interested in that. That's definitely something I would get into. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to go deep in like the vending god over here to my right. You know what I'm saying? No, this is right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Boom. The vending. I ain't trying to go into be like the vending god, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? That is a cool business to just try to kind of collect, bro. Like honestly, I think I'm gonna put, you know, when my kids are old enough to understand this, I might, man, you get a vending machine so you can learn how to run a business, because it seems like
you're teaching them finances, business, you're teaching them all kinds of stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Really
if I can have a child that knows this much about business at 19, I'm winning. So it looked like it taught you a lot, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah,
bro, I'm definitely gonna be hitting you up, bro. I'm probably gonna bring you on one of these lives when you're not working, bro. You're always working. You never join.
Oh, Lewis, while I got you, because Jessica's gonna choke me if I don't ask you. I've been supposed to ask you. We need to print these shirts for my son's birthday party, and I showed her one of your videos where you were showing how to print out pretty much any design and put it on a shirt. I need to know what kind of paper I need. There you go, Jessica. I asked.
I'll send you the links when we hop off the.
Thank you for saving my life.
I got you, bro.
Thank you.
But you know, I guess I'm gonna ask myself the same question, bro. And for me, it's two things. I either want to try the dumpster business, or the bulk dumpster business and that's because it started popping up on my feed a lot on YouTube. And I'm gonna try to get that guy that's like a god in that type of industry to come on one of the live shows. Or maybe Jessica will bless me one of these days and come on to the live chat and talk to me about the event center, bro, because that is another one that I've always been super interested ever since I did the bounce houses, because I wanted to have like an event center / small storefront that sold like party supplies, candies, and had the bounce house business. You know, again, Jonathan, I don't know if you knew, but I used to have a bounce house business. And again, we'll talk about that in another live. We can, you know, we talked a little bit our last live, Carl, about that, but I don't know. Maybe you're gonna be our next guest speaker, Jessica. So laughing, but we're being for real, bro. You know, because that's knowledge she can drop on us. So, but anyways, guys, man, please go follow these guys at Rico Copeland.
Thank y'all for having me too.
Both my boys are over 1,000 subscribers, so man, congrats to you guys. Hopefully, I can help that growth, you know, and hopefully we keep collaborating, bro. I love these type of lives. They go by stupid fast because we're literally three like-minded, you know, adults discussing hustle, man. And this is what I live for. And if I didn't have a side hustle, bro, honestly, I wouldn't be where I am today. And
I'd go crazy.
I'd be going crazy, bro. My brain has to always be working. If not, it ain't happening. But guys, we'll follow these guys. And yeah, subscribe to them. Thank you so much for joining us today. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna keep calling it the Digitalpreneurs, Rico.
Yeah.
We can get some merch design, bro. And
I need to get us some merch design, bro. Honestly, we're on to something with the gems and nuggets and gold. Yeah, bro, we on to something. We can get some good merch going.
Yeah, and then you know what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm gonna set up stickers with little nuggets and gold bars on the live chat and stuff like that. So maybe we'll get some people on the train with us. But guys, thank you so much for joining me, Rico and Jonathan. Thank you for coming on the channel. We'll try to get another guest speaker for next week. Maybe it'll be 4 of us, and you know, hopefully it grows, bro. Before we know, we'll have the Texas Confederation of
Yes, let's do it.
Another thing, guys, we're all from Texas. It's super crazy. Me and Rico are from DFW. Jonathan's from San Antonio. But anyways, guys, this is Luis Ubanda from Lumedia signing out. Rico, Jonathan, if y'all want to say any last words, bro, go ahead, and then we'll cut it right there.
That's it, man. I want to thank everybody, man. Thank you, little bro, for joining us, man. Hopefully we see you back next week.
I like his idea.
Sorry. My son, he's bad, bro. All right, y'all. I'm signing out. Love to the world. Let's get it.
All right, Jonathan. Any last words, brother? Or are you good?
I think I'm good. Just keep hustling, guys. Keep hustling.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, bro. And we'll catch you guys on next week's live.
That's what's up.